Well, hello my friends. Welcome back to my channel. Furtado here, the Rebel Turner. Today, I'm going to jump right into it. And maybe not as much yak. I came across this piece of wood. Don't know what it is. It was a log. And, well, I picked it up in excitement and in hopes that this was a burl. Now, I don't think if we can consider this a burl, but I know that it will have some interesting stuff, regardless of what it is. There'll probably be some coloration in there, some speckled stuff going. So, I guess you can say that it's a burl. I got something like this, and it's like, okay, so how do I approach it? How do I want to turn this? If I look at the top, this part right here, well, I don't see a lot. I think that it's all hidden in this area over here. And if I make this a natural edge, well, then I would be carving all this out that looks like it would be the burl. If I make this the bottom, then if it is a burl, in fact, it should have a little bit of a spiral look to it. So that's how we're going to treat this. I'm going to mount it with my spur drive between centers, make a tenon over here, shape it a little bit, and then flip it over. Let's get started. So it's time to get going. Good amount of pressure, lock it in, and I'm going to start it off maybe at 400 RPMs and see how it does, and then maybe step it up. That's 450 RPM. Time to flip it over and work from the top side. Bark inclusion on the top, but I'm going to remove it from the side, from the bottom side completely. Like I said, it really does not enhance the piece, but this piece over here, absolutely. Well, I must say, I like what's going on in here. Not a burl, but definitely some pretty interesting wood grain in there. Needs very little sanding on this. When sanding, always a good idea, if you can, go in reverse as well. And it takes the fibers that are flopped over from the direction you were going and it cuts them down nicely on the opposite direction. Well, very light in color, but some nice swirl going in there. Well, definitely not the burl, but really, really nice looking piece of wood. I know what's going to happen with this. This being turned green like this, and once I bring this inside the house and it starts drying up, it's going to look like a scallop shell, the inside, wavy and scallopy, and really the gloss will maintain, but it will give it a nice pearlescent shelly look once all said and done. In a couple of weeks, I'll bring this out for a preview of how it looks after it's been dried up, without doing anything to it, just letting it dry naturally inside the house the way it wants to dry. And I know that because the one I did a couple of days ago over here, which I did not film, but either way, brought it inside, that was last week, brought it inside the house, and it really created that scallopy look. Nice look to it. Well, really, the only thing I got left to do on this is the foot. Remove the foot on this, and this becomes a nice traditional shaped bowl with a little bit of character on these foots going through here. Well, definitely, no matter how nice a piece of wood looks and what you do with it, the only thing that can distinguish one from the other is whatever you leave in as part of its character. In this case, I left all this bark inclusion over here. It's got all these little pitting inside, and the rest is just a bowl. So you look at it, it's a bowl, it's a bowl. And that's how I look at things. If I don't see something to wow me about or to excite me right from the beginning, the odds are that it might be a nice looking piece, might be a nice piece, and somebody probably would really like something like this. But that's all it is. It's a bowl. So, not the most exciting for me. Hope you like it. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Oh, give me a thumbs up even if you don't. Anyway. We'll see you next time. Take care. Hello, my friends. I'm back, and I got a little helper here today. It's not Elias. Elias is in Massachusetts. It's my grandson, Collin. And Collin today wants to make a top. He says he needs some practice on spinning it, so he's going to need some practice on the lathe. We're going to work together on this one and make one up. Okay?
I'm making a good design on this stuff,
That's the point. Good. When the Wu was a little boy, like your age, the Wu used to play with us all the time. The Wu was good at it.
but I'm not.
But, well, you know why? Because you haven't practiced, that's all.
I'm doing good.
Everything that we do, we only get really good at it when we practice.
So I can't do white now. Like mommy's gold.
Because it's the same type of wood. Let's focus that in that tip so we can make